Tonight we have. Good evening, guys. Is it too dark in here? What do you think? I was trying to create an atmosphere. We've got a Theraband. We've got elastic, fantastic. Take a breath in, please. Breathing out. Shoulder. Take a breath in. Lots of exercises to get through tonight, so I'm going to whisk you along. It's going to be a bit of a joyride. And the heating is on. Last one, take a breath in. Breathing out. Shoulders up. Opposite direction, take a breath in. And breathing out. Oh, guys, you just look so good. I should turn the camera around so we can, everybody, all the two people that watch the videos can see. Around the outside. I'm just trying to record each week just a different equipment, so then I've got a whole set of videos showing each equipment more up to date. So I won't be doing this every week. Take a breath in and breathing out. Take a breath in and breathing out. In through the nose. Out. I've just been to see the dentist and she confirmed nose breathing. You wouldn't use your mouth. Was it she said? You wouldn't use your nose for eating. So nose for breathing, mouth for eating. Yeah, that's the right way around. You might snuff your food, I don't know. She talked about nose washings.
Why have you started this conversation?
Because of my coughing, and it's made me realise I talk too quickly. Get excited when I talk. So I'm going to try and slow down. Oh, guys, you see? So good. Should we just do that for an hour? It just looks. Have a look around the room. And go, oh, ready? Look around the room. Go, oh. Sub the shoulders and hands across your hips are fixed. I was trying not to talk too much on Monday because of the coughing. So I was trying to do everything visually. So this one I was trying to show that your headlights stay forward. It wasn't quite working really. The headlights stay forward. Hands on the shoulders, your elbows are back. I also was telling people about Liz that comes to this class. Isn't there some country in Africa? I can't remember which one. Oh, she's in Tanzania. And she sent me a photograph of one of the tribesmen standing like that. Look, he's doing Pilates. And it just made me smile. I thought she's in Tanzania. And she's thinking of me and she's thinking about Pilates. There you go. Shake out. We can then do our, if your back is sore, do your pelvic tilt here. Otherwise, do your roll down, see how your back feels. Restart to the vertebra one at a time. Open up the chest, rise up onto your toes. Do 100 of those. I'm just going to adjust the camera. Rise up onto your toes, big stretch. Close your eyes. Can you hold your balance? I like the shuffling. Open the eyes, bend the knees. Stretch the calf muscles. Tucking the chin, roll down. The dentist suggested wearing a mouth tape at night. So you can make sure you know to breathe. I know. And to stop snoring as well, actually. There you go. Think about how you're standing tall, lengthen through the spine, lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. As we know, our shoulders are back and down already. So it's the pelvis. We're in neutral. Breathe, straighten out the legs. Breathe in. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Make a gap between your hand and your navel. Shrink your waist, pull up on the pelvic floor. Brace your Upper abdominals, abs of steel. Look, smirk, nod. Release halfway. Release halfway. Let the feet roll in. Roll out. Perfect posture to maintain for the rest of your life. Having done that, you now need to bend down and pick up our equipment. Good technique. I have to use licensed free music for YouTube. Otherwise, it does a search. I've had one strike already for using copyright music a few years ago. Place the loops around your ankles. If you've got issues with balance, by all means go against the wall so that you can use the wall for support. If you're not feeling confident, feel self-conscious, face the band underneath your right. So what you can do instead, so you can actually face me on your mat. You don't have to be, so just face me. So I know some people don't like this looking at the side. Face me so you can see, you can change your mat to suit. Come off the mat if it helps. Actually, how tight you. I just test out that Hannah's here. She normally comes on Monday. She's made this all before. Race, shoulders up and down. Outer thigh. Both legs are straight. We go for groups of 10. If I lose count, you can always actually count your own. I've been trying not to do too much of the counting. You can always do a few extra, but make sure you do it the same. Both sides, bless you. Start off with legs. Hold that position, arm, breathe out for 10. No higher than the shoulders. 3. So I can't help it. Breathe out, count your own. I'm still counting on my fingers though, just to make sure. Both together. At the same time, keeping those legs straight. Working outer thigh, quads. So, because you're using the band, you're working the shoulders and therefore core. Yes? Change to the side, please. I'll start with legs because I did it the other side. My brain's going outer thigh for 10. Sam was off. I was telling people about you on Monday. Oh no. Just how joyful you are and appreciative.
Thank you, dear. Not always. Ask Adrian next time.
Adrian didn't say anything. 10, 9. He didn't say no either. We all need little rays of sunshine in our life. Breathe out. You're supposed to say, Lynn, you are our ray of sunshine.
You are.
Both together. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm seeing variations on the legs and which arm, which legs. And which leg's working harder? Supportive, yeah. Normally, try not to let it come into your neck. If you have, circle the shoulders, hands behind your back, tilt the head from side to side. Sam, are you okay to shut the door? As people get older, they lose the ability to tilt the head from side to side. There's something about the neck, there must be the joints or the muscles. So keep doing this while you're still young and gorgeous. Your head more around your chest. Good. So put the shoulders out of thigh. Then I'm going to work biceps, glutes, and quads. Right foot on the bands. Up to you how hard or easy you make this. Breathing out to lift. As you do your bicep curl, you count your 10. Feel some muscles engage. Lift your pelvic floor, lift your eyebrows. Breathing out each time. Tell me when you've done your 10, say I. Palms facing up. Wrists are in line. Hold that tension. Lean forward. I'll show you from the side. Try not to arch to the back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. See, I'm counting. I can't help myself. Both together at the same time, please. Can you keep that leg high? Feet facing down. So you've got legs out turned and have the legs facing downwards. Yes. We or no? Where the benches come from. Other foot. Bicep curl, please. Elbows back. Bring your wrist, your hands to your shoulders. The elbows can come back. I want you to teach here. Breathing out to left. Imagine my hands on your stomach. You're putting your stomach away from my hands. And you've done that 10. Jill's waiting. So come on, in. That leg straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both at the same time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest it there. Light on your arms then, Katie. Thumbs up, without the band. Thumbs down. Take a breath in. Oh, Karen's taking a jumper off. It's roasting hot in here. It's been cold for the last few weeks, isn't it? Hot Pilates. Take the band. Wash your hips. Look out through the chest. The temptation will be the shoulders come forward. Keep the shoulders back. Right leg forward. I'm not going to count. Arms are going to go back. Sit. Shoulders open through the chest. Yeah. When you've done your 10, say done. Lift the leg. Both legs are straight. And then both together, please. And keep that leg high. All over the place. Yeah, it's only consolation. I was going to say, if your mat's quite thick and squidgy, come off your mat. Unless you want the challenge. Arms, triceps, 10. Legs. How high can you lift it, but still keep them straight, please. Like the pink matching socks over there in the corner. You can get that memo. Look at that. It's lovely, isn't it? Both together. Keep the tension on the band. How many? Oh, rest it there. Good. You can take the band, do the loops off. Tricep. My theory is people talk about the triceps, chicken wings. I think if you can get your biceps strong, there's less to dangle down there, is my theory. So fill it up with muscle and you'll be fine. So done triceps, biceps, triceps. How lovely is that?
Delicious.
I haven't used that for a while. Other side. After I saw the dentist, I had a bit. This is like the story of Lynn Joyner today. I had a bit of time to kill, so I went to. Noon dance was shut. Bear and Swan, cup of tea. They don't do biscuits or anything. But she let me go to the co-op and buy some cake and bring it down. It was apple Danish, so it's only for 5 a day. Go for the shoulders. After the day. Shake out the arms. Working arms, core, and legs. Let's go to just legs. So if we take the Theraband, share the pain over the coffee. Take the band, place it across your knees. Bring it round. Oh, Katie, I've got some news for you. You're tired, we're going to have a bit of give. So now we're working outer thigh. Push the knees as wide as you can. Come down for your squat. You might be able to come down lower. Keeping the back straight. Don't let my lack of depth limit you. How low can you go? Beautiful. Keep that neutral spine, please. Breathing in. Check that your feet are not wider than your knees. If anything, I want these legs to be bandy. I want you to be bandy-legged. So bandy legs, double chin or in. All the way down, halfway up to 10. 9. I won't count. 2 for the price of 1, no extra charge. Say, Somebody please, just for the camera. Hold it down, pulse it, clench. 10, buttocks, 9. Okay. Shoulders down, neutral spine. Sit back if your knees are uncomfortable. Yes. Are we there? Good, good. Come down for your squats. Check in, have a look down at your feet and knees. Check that the knees are wider. What we're trying to avoid is this. My grandmother used to say about, he was so bandy-legged he couldn't stop a pig running through a corridor or something like that. Killed that one. Hold it down in your squat. Push the knees outwards for 10. Good, still neutral spine. Sit back a bit more. You can lean forward if you want to compensate. And then right leg only. That's all right. Bit of a kind of jazzy thing. It always reminds me of David's wife. Other side. Point made. Both together. Yeah, you're right by the radiator. Come that way. How many?
8.
1. Pick a number, any number. Well done. You might ache now. You won't feel it tomorrow. At the bit you might. Guess what I was doing today? Come down for yours. Come behind your mats now because we're going to be going side to side. Come behind your mats. Just make sure your runway is clear. So come in front of your mats, all behind. Take a step to your right. Take a step to your left. But have a look down at your feet and knees. I still want the feet closer together than your knees. Your feet are square on. Have a look. See what it does to the arch of your feet. And how magical is that? Puts the arch back into your feet. You're working out to thigh, working pelvic floor on the inside. 2 to the right, please. So from the side, it looks like this. The deeper you go in your squat, the harder you'll be working. Your knees are sore, sit back more, push the knees back. Let's go for 4s. Imagine like a table football. You're going along the pole. You're trying not to sway or rock. Some of you can start to bring the feet out. Little steps for mankind, small steps. Let's go for 8. It's a bit of a shuffle, really. Back the other way. Look down at your feet. Some of your feet are still wider than your knees. Bandy legs, remember. Let's go for 4s. If you need to stand and rest, please do. And again, back the other way. Let's go for 2s, please. You see how beautifully I asked. So you're still stepping out too much with your feet. Look down at your own legs and see what's happening. Seeing is believing. Let's go for singles. That's it. Again, David's wife, she would do a single, single, double. She wants to do it to a bit of a routine, aerobics. Take the band off quickly. Don't untie the knot. Just get rid of the band. Walk around and see how lovely that feels. What do we think? Yeah. Your stretch would be here. How low can you go? Change to the leg. Glute med is a small kind of triangle type muscle here, which links the IT band as well as another couple of muscles. Helps keep the pelvis, helps stop the knees from coming in. Like what we have, it would help with that. Let's now go to hand on, give your legs a rest, active recovery. 50-pound note between the arms and your rib cage. Breathing in, open through the chest, and breathing out. So generally we're tight on the chest, and we're rounded here. This is the opposite. We can use the band to make it harder. Breathing out. And breathing in. So, and as you remember that breathing out, pull your navel in. Because it's an effort. Make the band shorter to make it harder. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm about to go outside and cough. Now we're breathing in. Breathing in. So keep your elbow in, otherwise your 50-pound notes are mine. And you wonder where your 50-pound note is. Yeah, good. My coach was showing me a new one to do with band. I thought, oh, you might as well have the benefits of the bands here. Just hold it here. A bit of tension on the bands. See how you get on with this one. So you're here, but some of your bands need to be a bit tighter. You can then bring the arms up and then bring them wide. I'm a bit too ambitious on that one. And come down. Adjust it to suit. What do we think? If it's too hard, make the band wide and make it looser. Are we allowed to say that? More loose. Can't say looserer, can we? Says the ex Ofsted. Quite like that. Do you feel that on your shoulders? Yeah. Tilt the shoulders, tilt the head. I think we can hit the floor. What do you think, Hannah? Let's try to remember. Yeah, come on to your hands and knees, please. Oh no, jump up again. This is one of my favourite ones. We nearly didn't do it. Face. Just good practice, get up on the floor and back up and down. Just make sure you can do that. And make it look like it's deliberate. Place the band underneath your right foot, please. Have your feet wide on your mats. The mats stretched on the floor. I've taken my socks off just so they roll up otherwise. Wider than you normally would. Really wide. That's it. So your easier version, we've just done dumb waiter. It's level 1. What you can do is bend that knee. If your knees don't like it, go back to that one and do that one. This is my favourite one. So now we can take the band and go, ooh, put your sword at the sheath, keeping the body fit, brace. You look fantastic. So when you get in, say, honey, I'm home, and just do that. Or if you go to a pub or cafe, you're strengthening the back line of the body, you're stretching through the front. Change to the side. This is the opposite joint, like I say. I always see people doing this as a stretch all the time. You don't need that stretch. Oh, we're quite lengthened there already. That's more what we need, opening out and the rant. For the side, we've got our different options. Place the band underneath your left foot. Open out. Or bend. How low can you go? And then we did the level 3, the full diagonal, stretching through the front of the body, that front line. We're doing match what we did on the other side, roughly 10, and breathe out. Look majestic. It looks fabulous. Just think one of the 3 musketeers or something. They haven't quite figured out because there are 4 of them, aren't there? You'd have been sad to have missed that, wouldn't you? Well done. Come to your hands and knees, please. Pre-stretch your wrists. Got push-up bars, have them ready. This is a great glute one coming up. Glute max. Well, glute max is the big one at the back. Your powerhouse. It's good to have a big bottom. Have the band, have it width. The trick is, or the secret is, have it wide around your foot. The exercise is easy, but just getting the band in position is the tricky bit. If anybody wants to any time, I can always get a chair out. You can have your hands on the chair, I forgot to say. Also, another secret is to have your hands, if you want to go on your elbows, if your wrists are sore, that's another option. Shoulders are back and down, abdominals are tight. Bring your body weight forward. We can punch the shoulders deliberately, take the shoulders away. We can let the back dip round to the lower back. Keeping arms straight, dip between the shoulder blades. Lift between the shoulder blades until your back is in neutral, your shoulder blades flat against your back. Let your abdominals completely relax, let them all hang out. Take a breath in, scoop them back up again. Navel, holding that pelvic floor too. Straighten out that leg, and bring it in. Breathe it out. Right. Or now, does anybody prefer? And just let your head stick, keep your neck in line. When you've done your 10, say aye. Keep the torso, try not to twist through the torso, lift that leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That leg is straight. 5, 4, you can count. I'll count on my fingers. Hold your high, pulse it. And let's do a final 10 for fun of it, for bonus. You can say no, Lynn. Try not to move the body. Your torso is rigid. Yes, can you feel that? How good is that one? Change the other leg. Can you do it hands free? Change the other foot. I'll wait till we're all on the bus. You can use your hands if you need to. Same setup as before, or some of you are off already. Sliding out that leg, don't let these legs dip. Breathing out each time, extend the leg. I can feel the concentration. When you've done your turn, say I'm done. Keeping that leg straight, let's lift it. Feels like we've been back for ages now, doesn't it? Was that just me? Hold it, 2 lots of 10 at the top. And again, that leg should be straight. Look at your leg. Have a little cheeky look to see, is that leg straight? Working quads, working glutes, working core. Shell stretch. Release. Come back onto your hands and knees. You can get rid of the bands. If there's any consolation, I've got DOMs from doing press ups from Monday. Delayed onset of muscular soreness. Let's see how you guys get on. We didn't do press ups last week, did we? No. Bring the body weight forward, the shoulders are back and down. I've got a wrist option actually if you wanted to. Box push-ups here. 3/4 here, chest to floor, 4 press-ups. We go. So 4 sets of 5, 2 sets of 10, 1 set of 20. Bring the body weight forward. Your fingers are facing forward. Elbows are more into the sides, more arrow shaped. So some of you are quite wide with the elbows still. Bring them in a little bit. By push-up hard side. Going check the floor. How low can you go? Happy with that? When you get your aching chair, big windage, the chest. Oh, Sam's still going. I had somebody called Sylvia. She's 79. She's really tiny. And I was quoting her today, and then I saw her in the canteen today. So I've interviewed her. So watch out on social media for her. She's brilliant. But she said to me, "Well, I was doing press ups. I was doing them at home." Tick. She said, "I was getting muscles." She thought it was a bad thing. Be like Sylvia, 79. If Sylvia can, you can. Yes. But yeah, I'm enthusiastic. Yeah. On that thought, lie down on your front. Have your band ready underneath your hips, please. Scoot. You're quite horrified by the fact of being on social media. I didn't get permission. I said, Sylvia, you will inspire people. You feel inspired. So yes. So when you're thinking, should I do my press ups today? Because Lynn was saying every week, she bangs on about it. Every week, think, oh, if Sylvia can, yes.
Yeah.
You might have to lead tricks. I've forgotten your name. I haven't taken your name on you, lady. Emma. You might need to Google it, Emma. It'll be in archives. Sylvia's mother. So who sang it?
Dr.
Dr. Hook, apparently. You've been so quiet up to now, it's been a bit spooky. Please have the band ready underneath your hips. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale to lower. The neck long at the back, looking down at the mat. I'm going to whisk you through these. Got lots to get through. We can come up to full swan dive if your back allows. The next level is to go to dart. Have your hands by your side. Lift your shoulders, lift your arms. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in to return. We can then hold on to the bands. If you want to work that one harder, you don't have to. Lovely for posture. A bit like what we did earlier on. So another triceps workout opportunity. Shoulders are down. Keep looking down at the mat. Try breathing in to lift. See what you prefer. Breathing in and out through the nose. Stay high, we can pulse with the arms. Keep the body still. 2 lots of 10. So that second set of 10, we can pulse it and go an inch higher. 2.5 centimeters for youngsters. Yes. When it comes to Easter and hot sunny weather comes back again, and you've got your short t-shirts on, and people say, wow, look at your arms. Looks like me. Just stretch. Bring your right hand over to your left. And then your left hand over to your That then takes us beautifully to plank. And the knees one is easier for your back, so on your elbows if you prefer. Shoulders back and down as before. Toes under, lift your knees just that little bit and hold it. That's your easier one for back. Hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it there. So that might be your option. Repeat that one again if it's easiest for your back. Otherwise, come down onto your elbows. Draw the shoulders down, stomach tight, tight, tight. Heel away. Come to 3/4 plank. That might be your preference. Kathy, you've got your roller. Then come up into your full plank there. This may not apply to you, Kathy. Bring the right foot out. Put it back down on the floor. Watch. Right foot's out. The left, you can do it with me still. Left leg comes back in, and then the right. Left goes out, right goes out. Comes in. That's your okie dokie. Yes. Keep that going, or just do ordinary plank, or choose your level. The feet are just optional fun. Make sure these bottoms don't stick up, and make sure the backs aren't dipping. Yes. Yes. I think that's enjoying our fun, isn't it? Hold your plank for another 10 seconds. Ready? Hold it. Hold it. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you may rest it there. Okay. Let's come to a seated position. We're sitting at the front of a mat, so the rest of the mat is behind us. If your hamstrings are tight, bend your knees. So I'd like to have your backs straight and I'd like them to be vertical. You need to move your mat so you can see you can. Since I've got it on Zoom, that's why I've got the chair there. So sitting tall. If your hamstrings are flexible, that's fine. We can double up the bands. Place it around your feet. Bless you. Have the band, hold it quite close to your feet. I'm deliberately making it harder for you. The shoulders are back and down as always. Let the bands bring you forward and then pull back. Hamstrings are tight, bend your knees so you can sit tall. So we're straightening the back of the shoulders. We're stretching through the chest. We're opening out space for the shoulders. Breathing out, breathing in. Guys, you're the best. What are you? Better than all the rest. Wednesday night. Don't try no bending of the elbows. I've shut up, bend thy elbows. This is a lovely one for posture. Straight back of the shoulders, stretching through the chest. Let's carefully let go of the band. Just as that experiment. So round the shoulders, deliberately lift your arms. How high can you lift your arms? And then sit tall. Well, not so much sit tall, but shoulders back. How high can you lift your arms there? I rest my case. Yes. Give me a little woo. A woo. You're hard work tonight. Nobody watches these videos and you're fine. Sit tall. So now we can do what your brain was telling you to do. We can row. Breathing out. Pull into the core muscles there. And you're thinking, oh, this is easy. So if you want to make that more challenging, hold both bands in your right hand. Your grip, thumbs up, thumbs to the side or out to decide. For 10. Breathing out. Pelvic floor engaged, abdominals engaged. Going to the dentist is quite good for your pelvic floor. And that needle goes in. Bit extreme though, isn't it? We can then rotate. Working the obliques, waistband muscles here. Looking back at that working elbow. Breathing out. Still keep the shoulders down. Working the upper back muscles and lats as well as the core. Let's change to the side, please. Keep the body level. Just now the hands rotate, use the core muscles there. Choose your grip. Sit tall. I'm seeing some of you leaning back. If your hamstrings are tight, bend your knees. I'd like the sitting tall is more important. Or sit on a yoga block or something. When you've done your 10, let's add rotation. Breathing out. 7. Sorry about the mournful music, but it's license free. So the YouTube doesn't. It's pretty better without music, isn't it? Breathing out. In and out through nose actually. And rest it there. So then what we can do, have the band around you. If you've got issues with your disc, if you've got any bulging or herniated disc and so on, your option will be your curl up, which is your safer option. Otherwise, we are supported with this with the band. Sitting tall, tuck under, then sit tall again, tuck under, We can then deliberately, and what are the abdominals? Tight, hold them in. Your six pack is stopping you from collapsing, so is the band. Your six pack will help you back up again. That's the other muscles of the abdominals, your transverse, the obliques, to hold you in. Because the holding in is much more important than the going down. You're moving down through the spine segmentally. Guys, don't worry about touching down with your head, because it'll make your chin come open. You don't have, the whole point is not to touch down. It's quite nice to challenge yourself. Just keep the abdominals in. Put your hand on your navel. The six pack goes from your breastbone to your pubic bone. So it can be anywhere along that length, needs to be held in by the other muscles. Some of you be strong enough to do it without the band. Guys, this is not a competition. Don't try and keep up with your neighbour. We try and go down, not letting the heels lift. So tight, holding it in. Sit tall. Some of you flexible enough. Yeah. We try not to go beyond the point of no return. I had somebody in class once, and she went all the way down, and she pulled herself up and then put her back in the process. Pulled the muscle in the back. Yeah, let's just do one more, just for the fun of it. Somebody did say once, it must depend on how heavy your legs are, how long you are through your body. I think they're probably right. That must play a part. Good. Take the band as before. Tie up your legs around the front of the thigh, around the knees, and back up. We're getting some more added value. Lying on your back. Feet hip width apart, pushing knees apart. So here, engage abdominals, pelvic floor. I'm going to whisk you through the next few exercises. This is the whistle stop tour. Hands behind the head, cradle your head, shoulders are back and down, hold your stomach in. Before you lift, breathing out to lift, the 10, going at your own pace. Breathe out the candles, breathe out, blow out the candles on your knees. Stay high, pulse it for 10, breathe out 9 each time, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, side bend, 10, shoulder blades off the floor, 9, 8, look up towards the ceiling, your neck stays in line. Other side, please. Look at that outer side, waistband muscles, your abdominal working. We can then do opposite shoulder, opposite knee. Keep one foot down, keep yourself grounded, and back up. Breathing out, opposite shoulder, opposite knee. A bit more of a challenge because the bands. So working diagonally across, your hourglass figure. We can then stay high on the right, opposite shoulder, opposite knee, ready, pulse at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side, please, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest it there. Bring your feet together. The easier option if your back is sore, pelvic tilt. The neutral to imprint there. Bring the legs to tabletop, feet together, knees wide. Use the lower abdominals. Bring hips to ribs. Breathing out each time. Guys, it's not a big movement. Neutral spine where the back is slightly arched. Imprint where the back kisses the mat. How lovely is that? Hold that tension, little ones from there for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. We can do a double crunch if you wish, or just do upper body or rest. Both together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest it there. So, big stretch, hands as far away from the feet as you can. Bring your feet in. Tuck your tailbone under. Lift your hips. Roll through the spine. You might not want to go so high if your back is sore. Come back down. Feel each part of the back touch the mat in turn. We can stay high. Straighten out one leg if you wish, otherwise keep both feet down. Bring that leg out to the side, so you're still working outer thigh. Bottom goes down to the floor and back. For 10, up and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glutes and hamstring that one, back of thigh. Lift your body, straighten out the left leg. Bottom goes down to the floor and back. I'll leave you to count. 10, and then 10 pulses. Keeping that left leg straight, please. How beautifully did I ask? What do you think? Guys, it's not just moving the leg up and down, it's moving your bottom up and down. Hold it high, pulse to the glute, that right cheek for 10, 9. The leg doesn't move. Bottom is moving. The buttocks are clenched. Yes. When you finish, hug your knees to chest. Massage the back. We're on the home straight now. Back the other way. Bring your hands to the floor. Let's do our bring the knees wide, triangle with the legs. Your feet can go on the floor for this one. Let's come onto our side. Plan. You can keep the feet together if you wish. Get piriformis issues. Lift the whole leg. I'll do a bit mixture of both. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Those that want to work harder, come up onto your elbow if your shoulder's okay with it. Otherwise, stay down and do plan. For 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm counting up. Nice to see some of you stay down. And I like that. There's no pressure. Then the last 10, pulse it. I'm shooting on other side. Top leg. Check the hips, make sure not twisting through the hips. Lowest rib, the rib cage is lifted. Make a gap. If you did this on the other side, come up onto your elbow, forearms, come to side push here. Lifting that top leg is optional. Also at the top. That's it. We're rubbing in the right place, Jill. Best of there. Untie yourselves. This next one I do, I'm just going to whisk you through this next one. If you need to go, just feel free to go. I don't want to keep you over time. I just want to show this just for, because it's such a lovely one to do. You're lying on your side, your legs are now 90 degrees, side lying open door. This is just beautiful with the band. So it's frantically trying to untie it. Ideally, you'd have a yoga block underneath your head or a jumper. And I'll just quickly show it without. So imagine I've got something underneath my head, fingertips are touching, side up. We just do a couple, just to remind ourselves of this one. Arms up towards the ceiling, just the body rotates. The arms just happen to be there. The arms could be by your side. With the band, you're here. You'd have been sad to have missed that one as well, wouldn't you? Yeah. Both the knees are bent 90 degrees. Your knees are together. Your legs, your shins are parallel to the mat. 90 degrees. The 90 degrees is from your body to your legs. Well done. We're doing roughly 10. Try not to move through the hips. Let's do the other side. I'm whisking you through it. There's no, you could just turn over and do this one. And the yoga block would be underneath your head normally. Lift the lowest rib, push the top hip away. As you're here, the arm just doesn't move by itself. Rotate to the torso. And imagine I'm standing behind your hips. Guys, glue your knees together. Look at your knees. With the bands. You're looking back at your hands. Have a quick look at your knees. Make sure they're glued together. Match what we did on the other side. Well done. Lying on your back, double up the band, have it round. We're on the home stretch now, guys. We're nearly there. If this was set up Pilates, we'd have finished for half an hour ago. And push the foot into the band, straighten out that leg. If your hamstrings are tight, bend over the knee. Inner thigh stretch. Outer thigh stretch. You need to stay on behind us and stretch for longer, please do. Lift the head, I want to hear you on the next one. I'd like to film you actually, but I won't. My hamstrings are flexible. I can bring my leg there, so your flexibility might be here. That's absolutely fine. Keep your bottom down, both cheeks, keep your hip bones level. Inner thigh, pull to flex your foot, cross that nerve. Inner thigh. When you bring that leg across, still keep the hip bones level. Counterbalance with the other arm. Guys, let me hear you then. We're nearly there. Ready? Humour me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Go. Thank you. That's made my day. Take your time coming over onto your hands and knees. Downward dog, stretching the bar. Push down to the heels. Take your time coming up. Feet towards your hands. Take your time. Roll up to stand. Take your time. And the elastic fantastic is complete. So the shoulders, I'll just switch off the wrist. Stand tall, walk tall. Think about your posture at all times. Engage the abdominals just a little bit. Press ups and tone up. be like Sylvia. And pelvic floor exercises, yeah? So yes.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you, all most welcome. Stop the recording.
Thanks, Lynn.